My name is Christine, and I'm going to share you my story about wanting to join the military. I'm 22 years old. I guess I want to get this out of the way. I'm Filipino. I'm from. Is it kind of weird to say where I'm from? I guess that was kind of creepy. But whatever. I'm from Florida. If you can't tell, I'm wearing a Jaguars jersey. So I'm actually from Jacksonville. Um, Jacksonville, Florida. I love Florida. I was born and raised here. I honestly can't imagine ever leaving this place, but you gotta make some sacrifices. Um, wanting to join the military, you never know where you're gonna be. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm 22 years old, and I recently swore into the Delayed Entry Program for the United States Air Force. Um, so yeah, I guess I should just dive in. I don't really know where people start with these stories. I first started talking to a recruiter back in June of 2011. So yeah, and whatever. I was really interested. Um, I asked a lot of questions, and I guess when I first went in, I qualified. I had to take the pre-qualification test, and I passed. I got 84, and I'm pretty sure you only need like the Air Force is their standards are a little higher. I think around 50s, 60s. I know they're actually raising their standards now just because the economy is so bad and everyone, sees the military as a last resort. And of course, in many people's eyes, actually, the Air Force is one of the best choices. But I feel like any military, depending on the person, any branch would be fine for anyone. Gives you a lot of different opportunities and whatever. But yeah, so I started talking to a recruiter back in June. I took my test. Everything was okay. I have no really striking medical history that would disqualify me. So we went ahead and filled out whatever the application. And I went in, took my ASVAB separately from going to MEPS. So I went in and took my ASVAB in July, so that was almost like a month or like I waited a couple weeks so I could actually prepare myself, which I feel like you really still can't prepare yourself for the ASVAB, but because I kind of really prepared myself in the beginning and then near the end I was like, oh, I really I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I ended up doing really well anyways. I ended up getting a 84 on my AFQT, which is around what I got on my pre-qualifying test, and I scored really well. This is what happened. For some reason they held my scores and they wouldn't allow my recruiter to see them, so I waited probably like almost like another month to actually get my ASVAB scores, as opposed to like being able to get them like the next day or whatever. So my recruiter finally called me up and I was like, how bad did I do? And he was like, how bad did you do? Like, what are you talking about? You did through the roof, you know. But yeah, I actually did really well on all the areas, so I pretty much qualified for, I want to say at least 80% of the jobs that they offer. I'm actually a little person. I'm 5. It's so sad because when I went to Webs on my driver's license, I actually have I have down that I'm 5'2", but it ends up I'm only 5'1 1/4", so it kind of limits me on some of the physical aspects of certain jobs, so I wasn't looking to do anything strenuous anyways. But yeah, so after I got my ASVAB scores, this was like already in the beginning of August, and he was like, my recruiter was like, when would you be able to take your physical? And I'm like, I really wanted to get this out of the way. Like, I'm hoping to have my physical at least by the end of the month. This is in August. So I ended up getting, my physical done on August 22nd, and that's when I swore in. Everything was a-okay, but it was a really long day. Oh my god. I think I'll post videos about that later on, but my actual experiences with yeah. But, yeah, so I swore in, took the oath, and I'm in this delayed entry program for the U.S. Air Force as of August 22nd, 2011. But it's already October 7th. I don't have a job yet, and I'm getting really anxious, and I don't know what else to do except be one of those people who like post videos about it now and complains that I don't have a job yet. But I'm really anxious and excited to whenever I get a job. So then it'll feel more real to me. I mean, I already wanted to, like hunch over and shed a tear when I was swearing in like this. It was a proud moment. Just the whole experience of wanting to be in the military. It's amazing. I haven't even done anything, but I just feel so proud, and I can't wait to serve my country. Oh, I guess me wanting to join the military, I'd been thinking about it for a while. I actually spoke with a recruiter back in December 2010. I wanted to meet with somebody, but I got talked out of it. They're like, military's not for you, don't do it, you'll end up hating it. But I'm glad they did. They talked me out of it, and I realized, this is a decision I had to make on my own. I couldn't let anybody else influence me, and in the end, this isn't a last resort for me. It's something I want to do. I want to give back. I want to volunteer. I want to make somebody out of myself. Being in the military it shouldn't be a last resort. It should be, it is a privilege. You still have to qualify to be able to join, and you're volunteering, your life away pretty much. And it gives you a sense of pride in your country. Yeah. I mean, I'm 22. I'm still young. I want to leave this bubble that I live in. Grow up. Be nice. So, yeah, that's my story so far. 22. Still waiting to get a job, but anxious, and really proud to want to serve my country. So, yeah. So if you guys want to tell me your story on what happened, why did you want to join, how long you've been in, do you have your job yet? Yeah. So I feel like this video is really long already, so I'm just gonna end it here. So